Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Bradley YT, and today's going to be a great video because we made some money. We did a long position on Bitcoin and we made some good money today. And so yeah, let's just get straight into it. So we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and XRP again, just like we always do. And yeah, so let me just start off by saying that obviously Bitcoin done what I said it would do. We broke out of this descending triangle here. And basically on the daily chart we closed outside of this, which confirmed that we were going to break towards the upside, and the first initial pump towards the upside was to about $30,000, about $30,200, which is what I predicted here. And then basically once we actually confirmed, basically when the daily candle closed outside of here, that's when we pumped more towards the upside. But we basically created like a bullish flag pattern. We broke out of that, and then we went up towards the upside, created another bullish flag pattern, and then we're starting to break up towards the upside again. But yeah, I sort of predicted that we should be getting around to around 31,800, between 32,500. I did think that we should be pumping up towards 32,700, but we haven't done that yet. But yeah, I did a leverage position on Bitcoin. I didn't even do a big one. I didn't want to put loads of money in there because just don't risk what you can't afford to lose. But I literally just did about $120 or $140 on a 40 times leverage on a 40 times leverage position. Basically down here, I think I did it. I think I entered around $29,900. So literally, as soon as we broke out of this, that's when I placed the position. And I made around $350 profit on that, and that was over the course of the night basically. So I placed the long position, fell asleep, woke up, and I was in profit straight away, which was lovely to see. So basically I opened the position with $120, and I closed it with about $450. So that was lovely. I earned probably about £250 just by playing on my phone, which was nice. Don't copy anything I'm doing. I'm obviously going to tell you about what I do, but don't copy. Don't spend your money and copy anything I do. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and don't copy anything I'm doing. I've just said that about 5 times, but don't copy me, all right? Yeah, so on the 45-minute chart on Bitcoin, yeah, I mean, look, we're having a bit of selling pressure at the moment. Obviously, we've had this big initial pump towards the upside. It's about 7%, about 7.25%. And we've basically come back down here and bounced off of this level support here, and now we're bouncing back towards the upside. I did close my long position around these levels here. I think I closed it at about $31,200, only because I worked throughout the day and it was hard to keep up with just keeping checking it and stuff. I did place a stop loss, but I wanted to make sure that I actually was able to close my position, because sometimes the stop losses don't work. So yeah, I didn't close it, but I was still in profit. I didn't want to be too greedy. So yeah, we are bouncing towards the upside. We are looking a little bit bearish at the moment, but well, it's not really bearish. We're just having a bit of selling pressure, so we might come down here and probably stop at about $31,300 and then bounce back up. But I should see that we are probably going to be coming up to retest this resistance level here of $31,800 in the meantime on the 45-minute chart. If we head towards the 1 hourly chart, same again on the MACD and RSI, but I should think that we should be coming up to retest this resistance level here of $31,800. Yeah, I mean, that's all I can sort of see at the moment. I can't really see a lot. Let's head towards the 4 hourly chart, because this is where it gets juicy. So basically, I said as soon as we broke out of here, I mean, I predicted around here that we're going to break towards the upside, but the initial pump was to about $30,200, and you basically get that from, where did I get that from? I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, I think it was this candle here. That would have been like the initial pump towards the upside. So as soon as we sort of broke out, that's the first initial pump that we're going to get. And then we started to create a sort of ascending channel, and then we created like a small bullish flag pattern here. But obviously we broke out of this bullish flag pattern, and then we also closed above it, so we pumped towards the upside. And then we obviously tried to come up to retest $31,800, which we pretty much did. but I did think that we were going to get a bit higher, to be honest. But so this prediction here was obviously if we broke out of this bullish flag pattern, we should be coming up to about $32,800. But this pump here was obviously once we broke out of the oh god, that was from the daily. But if we look on here, that's this pump here. So that would predict this green candle here. So basically, once we've closed outside of this descending triangle, this is basically this green candle here, and you can kind of predict how high you will go. So we obviously were able to predict that we were going to go to about $31,400, which we did. We obviously went past that and obviously come up to retest this resistance level here, which we tried to do back here, but we haven't yet broke through this resistance level of $31,800 just yet. I would like to see us retest it. I do feel like on the daily, if we do close above this bullish flag pattern here, then we should be pumping towards the upside. That's what I think, really. The 4 hours not looking too bad. As long as we don't come down here and obviously tick bearish on the RSI. The MACD is obviously looking fine. The volume's looking okay. We just need to sort of break out of this flag pattern that we are in. Let me just move these because it's starting to get a bit confusing. So this was let me just get rid of all these because they're starting to annoy me now. But yeah, we're in like a bullish flag pattern up here on the 4 hourly chart. I mean, we did close above it, which I thought that we should get this. So basically, we should have got this pump towards the upside, but we obviously haven't. We started to get some selling pressure. So I do think if we do close above it, then we should be getting that pump towards the upside. And we should be reaching about $32,800. But we obviously back here we did fail to break through that resistance level there. So we may just touch the resistance level and then come back down to find support down here at $31,800. But only time will tell. I will come back to this tomorrow, but I do post on Twitter as well. So make sure you head over to my Twitter and give that a follow and click that bell notification as well, so you can see when I post on Twitter. I do post updates. I post about my Bitcoin analysis videos. So I'm trying to be more active. So I've started to post more throughout the day, but I do also work at the same time from like 7:30 till 6 p.m. in the evening. So I do try and find time throughout the day to post whilst I'm working. Sometimes it's a bit difficult, but I do get it done. So make sure you head over there. I do feel like let's head over to the daily chart on Bitcoin. So I do feel like we've broken out of this bearish flag pattern here on the daily chart. So once today candle closes, my English is not great today. In about 2 hours, about an hour and 40 minutes, we should get a pump towards the upside still, and it's this candle here. So as soon as we've broken out, which we already have broken out, but once we close, that's confirmation. Then we should be heading further towards the upside. So we should be coming up to about $33,692 roughly. So we should be hitting this resistance level here, because obviously we've been in this bearish flag pattern now for a few days. We started the big green candle on the 30th of May, and then we've obviously been going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is like the 7th day now. So this is a week's worth of candles here. So as soon as we close outside of this today, which is looking very, very likely, we should be getting a bigger pump towards the upside. So I might be placing another long position tonight before I go to bed to get that pump, really, because it does look like we should be pumping towards the upside. It's just looking quite bullish on the daily, to be honest. We've broken out of this bullish flag pattern here, as you can see, the top of it here and the bottom here. So we should be pumping towards the upside. Let's do it. So yeah, I will be placing a position on that, and I will let you guys. So basically, I do post updates on Twitter, so I will be updating, saying, "Oh, how my long position's going." I could start a Telegram page for trades and things like that, which is quite likely. I could be doing that just to tell you when I'm going to be posting a trade and how I'm going to do it and when I'm going to do it. If you are interested, basically comment below or slap a like on it, and I shall do that for you guys. But yeah, let's head over to XRP. XRP on the 45-minute chart, we did break out of this descending triangle here. So basically, we've created two descending triangles. So one of them is a bigger one, which comes all the way up to the top here. So as soon as we break out of this, which we have, and we close out of this today, I mean, we've been out of this for a couple of days, so I was a bit confused why we didn't pump to towards the upside, because we basically got a descending triangle between the top of these candles here, and obviously the bigger candle up there. So we did close above it, so I'm not really sure why we didn't get that pump towards the upside. The pump I was expecting was up to about 41 cents, but we only got to about 40 cents. But I mean, I guess if we break out of the bearish flag on the daily, then we should be getting the pump towards the upside on the 40, basically to about 45 cents. My mouse is going weird. Yeah, so we are in a ascending sort of wedge here, so like a ascending channel, and we are also in well, we were in a descending triangle, so we've broken out of that, so we are now just in a ascending wedge on the 45-minute. We are about to tick bullish on the MACD, and we're about to potentially tick bearish on the RSI, so we're probably coming back down. We may come back down here tonight and retest this support level here of 39.5 cents before we continue back towards the upside. Let's head towards the 1 hourly chart. The 1 hourly chart is, we've just ticked bearish, and we might be ticking bullish soon on the MACD, but obviously you can see that red candle here, so we may be coming back down to retest this support level here of this ascending sort of channel at 39 cents, 39.5 cents. Let's head towards the 4 hourly chart. So the 4 hourly chart, we're looking okay. We did create this bullish flag pattern, but we obviously broke out of that. So we're still in this ascending channel though. So if we do close out of, if we break towards the upside of this and we close up towards the outside of it, then we should be pumping up to around 41 cents and then heading up further. I haven't got any resistance levels in because I had to redo my chart and I didn't have time to get it all sort of sorted for you guys before I started doing this video. So obviously it looks a bit confusing, but obviously there's like a local resistance here and there's a resistance about here. Basically you want to see where these candles have hit and basically drop back down. So if we basically came up to retest about 41 cents today, and then we got rejected and come back down, and then obviously came back down to this channel. But we need to basically break through this, which we should do if we close outside of this ascending channel here, and then we should be coming up to about 41.5 cents. But I do feel like we should be expecting quite a big pump soon. But we just need to look at the daily charts, which we will do right now. The 4 hourly is actually looking fine. We're not looking bearish. We've still got some volume as well. Let's head towards the daily very quickly. So the daily, so yeah, we've basically closed out of here for 2 days, but this was kind of still just inside, kind of inside the ascending descending triangle here. So this candle here, as soon as we sort of close outside of this, then we should be getting that pump towards the upside, which is this big candle here. No, it's not. It's not this one. So we need to move that. So if we move that there, so basically, yeah, we should be coming up to about 42 to 43 cents if you close outside of this. We did create a bullish flag pattern, but we did break towards the downside. So we then created a bearish flag pattern, which we did. Let's have a look. So this is the bearish flag pattern here. There's a lot of lines going on, so you have to bear with me. So we did obviously break towards the downside, but then we came back in to the bearish flag pattern. So I think it's still in play, but we need to sort of close just outside of it for XRP to get that pump towards the upside. So once we close outside of this bearish flag pattern on the daily, which if Bitcoin does pump, XRP will follow. So that may well mean that we will get the daily close for Bitcoin, which will mean that we will get the pump tomorrow, and then obviously by tomorrow, hopefully XRP would have pumped, and then we should hopefully close outside of this bearish flag pattern tomorrow for XRP, just around these sort of areas here, of around 41 cents. And then if we do that, then we should be getting a pump towards the upside, which is this green candle here. So that would mean that we should be coming up to around 44 cents. So it all depends on what happens with what's happening here with the MACD. So yeah, obviously the MACD, so the daily MACD is looking okay. We haven't obviously ticked bullish just yet, but once we do tick bullish, then we should be getting quite a big pump towards the upside. But with Bitcoin, it looks like we may be getting that fairly soon. We still haven't ticked bullish yet, though. I'm just waiting to get that big pump. Once we get that big pump, which we may do once we've obviously closed above this bullish flag pattern, this bearish flag pattern here on the daily, then we should get that pump towards the upside. Once we get that pump and we close up here above these support, above these resistance levels. So I'm trying to get a million words out in one. But once we close above these resistance levels, then we should be fine. But anyway, I'm going over the time limit, guys. I'll see you on the next one tomorrow. We should be expecting a pump if we close outside this bearish flag pattern on the daily for Bitcoin. So expect a pump by tonight or tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys on the next one tomorrow. Make sure you check out yesterday's video as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.